Godlow on the track.
Growing up, I had three major games that I was addicted to and I would not stop playing. Those were Super Mario, Sonic the Hedgehog, and Crash Bandicoot. Now, Crash Bandicoot has been a game that's been in my heart since the day I was born, even though I wasn't able to pick up a controller when I was like 6 months old. But anyway, I love the game. I love the game. I love everything about the game. I love how the game is fun and challenging at the same time. So, for example, if you play Crash 1, which everybody's played Crash 1, if you haven't played Crash 1, you're missing out. Crash 1 was by far the most entertaining game that I picked up at the time. I think when I first played it, I was like 5-6 years old, so I did lose a lot of lives. But reflecting on it now as a 16-year-old, playing it for the background gameplay in this video, it's amazing how much I love this game. And this is where the video comes, comes from for this video. Because if you've been on my channel for a few months, you would know that I had a series where it was like why I like a game, why I don't like a game. I think I did why I like why I don't like Fortnite and why I like CTR. I think I did something like that. And this is whatever part this is. This is Crash Bandicoot. I would say Insane Trilogy, cause just for the newer audience, but the series as a whole, I'll just play and put in the title. So, growing up, me and my dad used to love playing Crash Bandicoot. He would come in from work, and we would always hop on the PlayStation 1, play Crash 3. We played Crash 2 here and there, we played Crash 1 as well, but I think Crash 3 was the game for us. Like, that was the game that me and him bonded the most on, because I'm the only male child. I'm the only boy child, so for me and my dad had to find a way to get on with each other. Not as in like we argued or anything. We both loved playing games in our spare time. Like, I had school obviously, but it was primary school. But he had work. He had to look after my mum and all this sort of stuff. So we played Crash Bandicoot 3 a lot. Crash Bandicoot Warped, and I love I don't know how to explain this. I love the effects that the game has on me. Like, there were certain moments in life where you would have done something you really enjoyed and then never touched it again, but then you come back on it a few years later and you have probably the best time of your life. That is me with Crash Bandicoot. Even playing it for the background footage, I was so I almost cried with tears because the game is just that near and dear to my heart. I love the way that the platforming works. I love how it's tricky, but it's catered for a younger audience as well, like with Crash 3 and 2 where you have power-ups. And Crash 1 was by far the hardest game out of the bunch, but it was the most rewarding as well. Like, I remember in primary school I'd go to the playground in year 4 or 5. Everybody was playing Crash Bandicoot back then, and we were all trying to go for the time trial relics. We were all trying to go for the achievements. Well, not achievements, just like the 100% save file that you could get from cheating, but I didn't do that. I found it most difficult on Crash 2 because I didn't play Crash 2 as much as Crash 1 and 3. I did like the game, playing it on Insane Trilogy. I did get 100% on it. I did enjoy it, but I think because of the way I was growing up, I was used to Crash 3 and 1 more than Crash Bandicoot 2. But don't get me wrong, it's a perfect trilogy of games. Every game improved, and it built another layer to the Crash universe that we never would have expected. Like, for example, Crash 2 brought slide mechanics and enemies exclusive to that. For example, some enemies had flame necklace things and you had to slide under it. Or you could climb on monkey bars. You could do all sorts of stuff. And then Crash 3 added, it just warped, really. It just started chaos. You could make massive leaps of faith. You could do time trials. The game was just so perfect to me, and I really liked the flow of the game. I love how the game was linear as well, but then it also like branched into different sections. So for example, there were some levels where to get a gem you'd have to finish one part of the section of the level without dying, and then go back to a death platform, and then complete that section to get one gem, and then go back into the level to get the rest of the gems. It was a really good time, and to be honest, I've never looked back on it the way I have now, and I just really enjoy Crash Bandicoot as a series. I think that there's so much to offer for kids, like younger audiences, as well as the older generation. Like obviously, the game came out in about 1990s. I don't exactly know when. I wasn't born when the game came out, but playing it for the past 15, for the past like 10 years, 11 years, I have enjoyed playing the game so much, and I've just enjoyed making content on it. Really, I know it sounds weird, it's the only video I've done on it, but like I recorded a video last night of me playing Crash Bandicoot 1 Insane Trilogy for the first time, and I actually cried. I cried on camera. I'm not gonna put it in the video because I've deleted the footage, but I was sat there for about 3 minutes crying about how amazing the game is, because me and my dad loved playing that game together, and I can't play it with him anymore. But if I could, I would just do everything again. I would get excited when I get a gem. I would get excited when I get a life, or some bonus lives. I'd get excited when I kill the boss. And speaking of bosses, the bosses are so much fun. I know they are like a bit annoying to deal with. For example, like Entropy from Crash 3 with the laser beams and the platforms. It's really, sorry about that, my camera just turned off. But yeah, the bosses are annoying to deal with, but they do offer a more challenging way to play the games, especially since it would be a bit repetitive if all the levels were just going from one side to the other and not really having anything in between that would like make it enjoyable, I guess. But yeah, so that has been why I love Crash Bandicoot as a series. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, let me know if you'll be down below in the comments if you do decide to comment on this video. And yeah, so I've been kind of guys, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys hopefully in my next video. Peace out.